What is the code? The code is short for the Code for the Tendering and Performance of Building Work 2016. The code is a code of practice which sets out the Commonwealth Government's expected standards of conduct for all building industry participants that seek to be or are involved in Commonwealth-funded building work. The code came into effect on the 2nd of December 2016. The code applies to businesses that carry out building work on projects which are wholly or partially funded by the Commonwealth Government. Code compliance. To ensure code compliance, CC Pines requires all subcontractors to hold either a letter of compliance with the Building Code 2016 or a self-declaration A. If your business is covered by an enterprise agreement that was made on or after the 24th of April 2014 and your workers will be performing building work on a Commonwealth-funded project that we're the head contractor on, you'll need to provide a letter of compliance issued by the ABCC to us. Or, if your business operates exclusively under one of the following arrangements, a modern award or other lawful workplace arrangement such as a common law contract, an enterprise agreement that was made before the 25th of April 2014 and has not since been varied in accordance with Section 207 of the Fair Work Act, then you do not require a letter of compliance and may instead rely on a self-declaration A to demonstrate your compliance with the code. Subcontractors cannot start work on our sites until a letter of compliance or self-declaration A has been provided. Our subcontractor engagement documents also include Building Code 2016 model clauses, which include a declaration of compliance and attachments. A signed declaration of compliance must also be provided prior to a subcontractor working on site. A self-declaration A looks like the form you can see on the screen now. You can obtain a copy of this form via the ABCC website. A link to the form will also be provided by CC Pines within your engagement documentation. The declaration of compliance looks like the form you can see on the screen now. You'll need to complete the project details and your business details on page 1, print and sign your name at the bottom of page 2 after you've read and agreed to the clauses, and then complete attachment A, section 1. You'll need to complete all the questions in the table, and then section 2 you'll need to answer a question either yes or no. If you answer no, you'll just need to provide a copy of your self-declaration A, and if you answer yes, you'll need to provide the relevant documentation and complete the table below. How we monitor code compliance on our projects. As a code-covered entity, CC Pines must ensure that any agreement entered into with a subcontractor for work that is Commonwealth-funded building work specifies that the subcontractor needs to act consistently with the code. This is achieved by the clauses included in our Building Code 2016 documentation that is sent to the subcontractor when we engage them. If any non-compliant behaviour is carried out or suspected to have been carried out by a subcontractor on one of our Commonwealth-funded projects, CC Pines must ensure that the subcontractor takes remedial action to rectify that non-compliant behaviour. We must also report the breach or suspected breach of the code to the ABCC. We monitor subcontractor compliance with the code via our Rec 168 Weekly Building Code 2016 audit checklist, and any non-compliant behaviour is recorded on our Rec 167 Details of Suspected Breach of Building Code 2016 form. If you have any questions on any of the Building Code 2016 compliance documentation required from you, please email projects@ccpines.com.au or call 02 9017 4540.